This easy teriyaki chicken thighs and rice, broccoli and carrots is amazing for meal prep, and it has 21 grams of protein, 9 grams of fat, 56 grams of carbs, and 345 total calories per serving. It's macro friendly, meal prep friendly, and stomach friendly, all the way down to day 5. It has a pan-seared chicken thighs, rice, roasted broccoli, and carrots with a homemade teriyaki sauce drizzle, faux shizzle. All right, let's get chopping. First, we start by making the teriyaki sauce. So, this garlic I have is about to take a warm teriyaki bath. What does a bulb of garlic need to do before taking a bath? Take off all its cloves.
Now you're going to want to mince 3 cloves or 15 grams of garlic.
Taking off the cloves, outer cloves, just takes a little swish and twist. You squish it, and then you twist it. And it peels off like a cheap sticker on an old dusty wood table.
You can obviously, to make it faster, just use the stuff that's minced in a jar at the store. But I just find that stuff doesn't taste the same.
Now, just start mincing your garlic into little pieces as small as you can get. So basically just relax and keep chopping wood and looking good like a meal prepper should. So then next you're going to want to mix the ingredients for your teriyaki sauce. So you're going to get 1 cup or 265 grams of soy sauce, 6 tablespoons or 29 grams of mirin, half a cup of water, half a cup or 100 grams of brown sugar, 2 tablespoons or 27.3 grams of sesame oil, 2 tablespoons or 42.5 grams of honey, 3 tablespoons of cornstarch, 1 tablespoon or 12 grams of garlic, and 1 tablespoon of sesame seeds. Then turn on stove to medium-high heat and start combining ingredients.
A little fun fact on teriyaki. A man named Mr. Yaki had a son named Terry, and so from that day forward, teriyaki was born.
Now you can add a smidgen of sesame seeds, or really as many as you please. So after you mix all these together, you are going to want to get the sauce to a simmer for about 4 minutes. What's great about teriyaki sauce is it stores well in the fridge up to 2 weeks, and the flavors actually get better with time.
Love and tenderness. Now you have some really good bone-sucking yaki sauce.
To spruce up any meat, you want to reheat and eat. Teriyaki sauce can't be beat for a sweet and savory treat that'll make you tingle from your head down to your feet. Now, we are going to have a rice time. We're going to get 2 cups of rice, 1.5 cups of water.
Favoring one rice over another.
This is a person who prefers a rice according to the color of its skin. You could be considered
A racist.
Put it in your rice cooker, pop it, and lock it. Set it, and forget it. I then chopped 5 carrots, or approximately 305 grams, which ended up being too much for the pan, so I really only used about 3 carrots worth in this recipe. Teriyaki sauce is so good, drizzled on carrots and broccoli with rice by themselves, that you can use extra vegetables if you want. I then chopped up a small head of broccoli, or roughly 305 grams, into just smaller florets, and chopped up the stem into little chunks, and when they cook, they get pretty small anyway. I then get approximately 1.75 pounds or 4 thighs of bone-in, skin-on chicken. I then cut the bone out of the back of the chicken, as I will be pan frying. If you want to keep the bone in and cook it in the pressure cooker or bake it,
That would be fine, whatever tweaks your twanger.
These bones can be little boners to get detached. The proper job title for a slaughterhouse employee responsible for stripping meat from the bone is by profession a boner. So technically speaking, that would make me a chicken boner. So if anybody tells you that you're one hell of a chicken boner, you can take that as a compliment. So just keep on deboning like boners to bone until all the bones are removed, just like I've shown. Simply salt them and place them skin side up on a plate. Then you will put your thighs in the fridge for at least an hour, or preferably overnight, to get the top skins leathery, just like Grandpa in the middle of a hot summer. Then you're going to want to pull them out of the fridge. I only put mine in for an hour, and they still came out great. and you're going to want to put them skin side down into a cool pan and turn it on to medium heat. Cook for about 8 to 9 minutes, or until golden brown, before it is ready to flip. Here's a pro tip. Be sure to wear some pants when sizzling chicken skins, as the grease snap, crackle, and pops everywhere. Or get a grease splatter guard for your pan. I lost my grease splatter guard, and I forgot to get another one, but just a friendly reminder. And then you're just going to want to check them, and as you can see here, this one's getting very close, but it's not yet good enough. Don't take them off too early, because you want them as crisp as you can get them, and to get as much oil out of that skin as you can, because you're going to be cooking the vegetables in it later. So now it's time to cook in. Now just keep checking until you see that they're nice and golden brown and crispier than a French man's baguette.
Ooh la la.
Wee wee.
Now, after about 4 to 5 minutes cooking on the other side, check to see if they look cooked. If so, then you can take the chicken thighs out of the pan and leave the grease from the chicken in the pan. Now toss in your chopped carrots and your broccoli. Saute in chicken grease and call the frickin' police, because the speed's about to increase. And now you can add in a little more oil if you don't have enough chicken fat in your pan.
Not to be confused with junk in your trunk.
Now just season to taste with some salt, because if you put too much, it's not my fault. Now it's time for some crispy, crunchy chicken chop. Now just take it off the plate and start to cut it into strips or whatever size chunks you like. And as you can see, this chicken's got a crunch you're going to want to munch. So now just pull out 5 of your meal prep containers and start loading them with rice, and then putting them evenly with vegetables. And then you're just going to add your chicken slices on the top. And then after you're done with that, all you got to do is drizzle with a little teriyaki, and you're done. Easy teriyaki chicken thighs and rice with pan-fried broccoli and carrots, coming at you with 21 grams of protein, 9 grams of fat, 56 grams of carbs, and 345 calories per serving. This is a very meal prep friendly recipe, as it's very good left over even after day 5. So, if you want a taste of the Orient, you don't need to travel to Asia or go to an Oriental spa to get it. All you need to do is just make chicken teriyaki at home. Now you can have it in a pinch in the fridge. Just toss them in the microwave and pop the lid. Everyone will love them, from the grown-ups to even your kid. Whether you're a suburban city family or one that lives off grid, this fast, easy meal sure beats a cold plate of squid.